And do I hate not finishing something that I've started. So, yeah, I've decided that I'm gonna try and play through this game again, but I'm gonna do something a little different. Um, Instead of trying to beat the game, like, as authentically as humanly possible, I'm just going to do save states at the beginning of every world. I find that the Super Mario All-Stars remake of this game did that, and yeah, that's good enough for me. I know it's not the authentic Super Mario Brothers experience, but, well, let's be honest, I'll be at this game for months if I try to play through this the normal way. It's not even that this game is hard. I've played way harder than this. I've played way harder games than this. The difference is that once I got a game over in those games, I didn't have to restart the game from the very beginning. And that's because a lot of those games realize that doing the same thing over and over and over again is actually not that fun. Especially if it's to get to the one point that you keep screwing up at. Besides, I probably won't be using that many save states prior to World 4. Though if I do remember correctly, there was one level in World 3 that kept getting my goat, so... I was about to say, yeah, I'm not getting that. That was quite a few fireworks there. Man, I can't believe there was ever a point in time when I thought the fire flower was useless. So far, so good. I don't remember there being a one up there before, but I'll gladly take it. I mean, the more lives, the better. Now I wonder, do I take the vine or do I play through the level normally? I'll take the vine. There's more coins that way. I remember in certain Flash animations, what they would have is that if Mario... Man, more fireworks! They would have it so that when Mario hits the pole, his... you-know-what would get stuck on the pole. Good times. Oh no, not this level. Oop. I think the Cheep Cheeps are actually worse than the squids. Ooh. Didn't mean to press the A button there. Oh, no fireworks? Oh, great. This course. Yeah, I'm not going to use the rewind feature. As tempting as it would be. There we go. Wonder if fireworks? Yep. Oh. Man, I remember fireworks being extremely rare in other Mario games. It's kind of weird how common they are in this one. Right, I forgot those fireballs. They have erratic movement. I'm also gonna have to deal with a harder version of this level going forward. Stupid platform got in the way. Okay, this is usually where I get game overs. Is this world specifically. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a power-up around here. Yeah. That shouldn't have worked, but it did, and I'm not complaining. Oh god, I remember this part. Yeah, I was never gonna get it. So I did look it up, and yeah, there is an infinite lives trick on that platform there if you keep bouncing off of the Koopa shell, but it's really hard to pull off. It is worth it, though. It is worth it if you do manage to pull it off. Because one time, I did it, and I managed to get 100 lives. And it didn't even take me that long. You know, I always joke about how easy this level is. And yet I always find myself failing at some of the stupidest points. Like the level lulls you into a false sense of security. Okay, at least I'm back to 5 lives now. 5 lives, burgers and fries. I think that's how it goes. No fireworks. I wasn't even trying to do that. Oh, I can't go down that way. I'm too tall. Now it's castle time. Well, you can't say I didn't try. Ooh. The problem is that you need way more precise movement than the game gives you. Like, hilariously enough, Mario does actually have some momentum. Which, in Sonic games isn't that big of a deal because you always have rings to keep you protected. But in Mario games, you get hit once, and you basically have to get creative. Alright, World 4-1. And it's only slightly worse than if I took a warp zone. Yeah. If you're small Mario, you can basically beat this level by just holding forward and jumping at very precise moments. So I say precise, though it doesn't need to be perfect. No fireworks. Now it's time for the only other cave level in the game. At least I think it's the only other cave level in the game. Whoa. Well, that wasn't... And that was annoying. Honestly, with how this game works, I thought I was gonna fall into the pit there. I remember this part. I do not want to jump there. Wow, down to 2 lives. Man, they sure shower you with a lot of coins in World 4-3. Yeah, I remember this part's the one with the really cheap part. Like, I took the lower path by instinct the first time, but look at that. Look at that. And the fact that the screen doesn't scroll backwards. That right there is like the cheapest part of this game. Now we've made it to the world that I haven't been able to beat yet. Those coins are taunting me. There we go. I knew it was doable. Okay. More fireworks. I hesitated. Oh. Wait, I remember this. Huh. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, and now there's Hammer Bros. Ugh. There just is no nuance to Mario's movement. Even when you try to be slow and not hold the B button. You're either moving too fast or not fast enough. So I made it to World 5-3 on only one life. I can't say I'm too surprised. Alright. Now time for the level that I haven't beaten yet. 5-4. I think it was the first pipe. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can hit that brick block. Are you kidding me? Went through all that effort to get an extra life, and I end up losing it to something... Well, I want to say something out of my control, but I don't know if I can go that far. I can say it's something very annoying, though. Why did I go back here again? I got lucky. I got lucky last time. I did not go through this sequence the first time with actual skill. Yeah, at least it despawns the Hammer Brothers. I go through all of that and none of it mattered. Yeah, I'm starting to think restarting the world might be a little too much. But it shouldn't be. I should be fine. I'm just being a little impatient, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't ask me how I knew that. I'm just really good at counting. Like I said, I try going slow, and it's too slow. I try going fast, it's too fast. At least I made it to 5-3 on 2 lives, instead of just 1. We'll see how long that lasts me. Rolled 5-4 with 2 lives. I know it won't make a difference, but I have to try. Oh, no, there is a platform there. Yeah! World 6, here we go! Oh no, not this guy again. Oh. Oh boy. Man, this level just keeps trolling me. Is this the end of the level? Yeah, there we go. Like, is this the end of the level? Is this the end of the level? Is this the end of the level? It's just gonna keep... It's like, this game really loves reusing its level assets. See, I've been probably in a room like this, like, how many times now? Hey, I recognize this level layout too! Okay, this at least looks different. But I can't help but shake the feeling that the pipes in this level might actually be a trap. Well, either way, I made it through World 6-2. I'm not gonna rest on my laurels just yet. Oh, wow. This level's a ghost. It's got the castle color palette. Ooh. Ooh. On another stupid oh, come on. The... Oh, really? And I have to do this part again. Oh. I wonder what World 6-4 is gonna pull. I swear Mario's jump distance is all over the place. Also, yes, I realize that this is just a remix of... So, Bowser can throw hammers now. Oh no, I have to go through this level again. Yeah, he's back. You know what I have to say, this is a lot more manageable. This is a lot more manageable. When you don't have to restart from the beginning when you run out of lives. Ah, so that's how you get across that gap. Now time to go to the ghost level. Yeah, I am not a fan of this level. I will admit, though, this world is a nice change of pace from what came before. I was actually kind of annoyed how every single level up until this point was nothing but brown, 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 and more brown. And that brings us back to this castle. Which shouldn't feel that hard. It really isn't that hard. It's just World 1-4 with a few more fire bars. And yet... and keep screwing up. I'm surprised that I keep catching that one-up. Or not that one-up, that, power-up. I keep expecting to miss it and fall into the, pit below. Yeah, let's just get rid of that guy. Remember correctly. I remembered wrong. You know, I only just noticed how quickly that timer ticks down. Oh. Okay, I'll take one more go at this, and then I'll... There we go. Just checking. If I remember correctly, this sends me to that underwater area, so... I'm just gonna avoid that. Oh, no, never mind. This sends me to the underwater area. You know what's funny? Making the platform smaller actually makes this section easier, not harder. The increased amount of enemies doesn't make it easier, though. Ah. Nope. Yeah, I spent so much time trying to get those coins. No, I didn't want to go through the pipe. Well, in my desperate attempt to try and get more lives, I ended up with less lives. You know what's funny? Instead of bringing back every single... instead of bringing back World 1-1 in every single Mario game after this, they should bring back World 6-3. Just to throw people for a loop. Ooh. I was so busy looking in front of me, I almost got hit by the Spiny over there. Okay, let's not spend too much time here. The clock is ticking after all. I am going to avoid the underwater section, and I'm going to go in here. There we go, I knew there was a mushroom there. No, I'm almost out of here. Ooh, 99 seconds left. I mean, I don't want to underestimate the fire flower or anything, but... Alright, I got 3 lives. Once again, bullet bills are proving to not be much of an obstacle in this game. Ah, darn it. Yeah, okay. Yes! And with 3 lives, too. Yeah, we're back to brown again. Alright, now the bullet bills are starting to feel like hazards. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, oh. Yeah, okay. 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 Okay, come on. And there we go. That is the exact opposite direction I wanted to throw the Koopa shell in. See, when difficulty isn't so punishing, this is when difficulty's actually somewhat fun. Because it's just like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I was just about to say, oh, is the game finally, like... Yeah. Yeah, I knew this was a fake-out ending. But it wasn't a true fake-out. Oh, I thought we saw the last of the underground levels. No. 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 Why? Why must you torment me? Hey, wait a minute. This is just World 2-2. But with more squids. Yeah, come on, let's just... Because, you know, that's what World 2-2 needed. More squids. Just let me get out of here. I'm not gonna look forward to playing through that level when I inevitably get a game over. No. 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 No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, game. Yeah, okay. What are we doing, man? World 7-1 got me so hyped. I was like... Oh, great. But now it's just... It's like... Yeah, okay. Okay. But I've done this before already. You know what? I know it's cheap, but so is this world. Come on, game. Yeah. We'll admit, you do have to think outside of the box a bit for these bullet bills. The temptation to jump there. Good thing I managed to resist it. Come on, come on. You too. Oh. I forgot you can skip. Love the timing of that. It gives you just enough time to be like, oh no, 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 and it's like, oh wait, it's never gonna hit you. Come on, come on. Yeah, you too. So I wonder, does this have anything in it? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's funny too, because with the pressure of the bullet bills, it might actually feel somewhat rewarding. But oh well. Now onto the gauntlet of cheapness. I'd love nothing more than to have a fireball at this level, in this level. Or have the fire flower in this level. Just get me out of here. With water levels like these, I can see why people hated them so much in the original Super Mario Brothers. But this is where the true nightmares begin. I mean, this level was bad enough with the Cheep Cheeps being flung at you, but... Is it just me, or were those Paracoopas moving a little weird? Well, I made it to World 7-4 with only one life. Wish me luck. Oh, an original level for a change. Oh great, and a branch in the path where one of them's just gonna screw me over. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Ah! So close. And yet, so far... So is it the first pipe or the second pipe? Yeah, it's the second pipe. Screw it. Man, they just spaced themselves out perfectly there, didn't they? Yeah. I knew this run was a wash. I mean, it is nice to start a world with 3 lives, instead of 2 or 1. But it does make me wish that I had more. Dang it. Didn't crouch. I mean, I'll take that too. That Koopa's way more useful alive than it is dead anyways. I wonder if anybody's done a pacifist run of this game. I mean, you literally can't, but... like... excluding Bowser, you can hypothetically beat this game. Why are they both on the ground? Why did they both start on the ground? Why must you hurt me in this way? There we go. Really, I wonder if I could have tried to do the infinite life trick. Oh, great. Going through... Well, I'd say hell, but that's World 7-3. Yeah, why am I not surprised? Come on, I've beaten World 8 before. I don't need to go through... Like, World 8 is actually more familiar territory than this world is. Yeah, okay. Okay. I love how the bullet bills become, like, barely even a nuisance to, like, the most annoying part of the level. And those Hammer Brothers. I feel like their AI got significantly better in this world. Because I feel like there's no way to get through to that. There's no way to get through them. Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it would. There's gotta be just some clever strategy to dealing with the bloopers that I'm just not aware of. Yeah, I'm aware that they're called bloopers. I just like calling them squids. Because they don't even, like, they don't even look like... They don't look like anything but squids. I mean, I guess they got more tentacles than squids, but... Because if I remember correctly, squids only have 2 tentacles. But they have, like, 8 appendages. (7-3) with 2 lives. Oop. So it's not just me, the green Koopas are flying a bit weirder than usual. And here we go. 7-4 with 2 lives. I usually don't think it matters what path you take in this. Level, because I didn't see any dead ends. Oh! Oh, come on! You can just run over those gaps. Why did I hesitate like that? Is it just me, or am I just doing the same... Am I just doing the same section over and over again? Oh. Okay, that was weird. You were supposed to jump, Bowser! Yeah, okay. That's not how it normally goes. Wait, no, this technically counts as the halfway point. So I can't just say, oh, that's a wash. I'm getting sloppy. You... I thought those piranha plants weren't supposed to spawn when you're right next to the pipe. This is really killing me, too, because... all I want to be able to do is make it to World 7-2 with a fire flower. But you have to go through, after you get your first mushroom, you have to go through 2 sets of 2 Hammer Brothers. And their movement is way more erratic and unpredictable. Okay, game devs, how am I supposed to get around this? Oh, 7-3 with 3 lives. I'm actually debating whether I should save state at the beginning of 7-4, but I think that's cheating. Here we go. I finally did it. I made it to World 8. Now it's... no. I'd say it's smooth sailing from here, but it really isn't. World 8 is not easy. But it's familiar territory. Though I usually have 5 lives when I make it to World 8. That's why I said World 8 isn't smooth sailing. Though I will admit, it's... My opinion's gonna change when I make it to World 8-2, but... The World 8-2 or 8-3? That's the really hard one. Like this right here, this is just the, This is just the appetizer. I'd say it's a little embarrassing that I keep slipping through the gaps like that, but really it's the Paracoopas. Okay, I'm just getting sloppy now. Yeah, I can't beat World 8-3 if I keep playing like this. The thing is, I'm almost pretty sure there's a mushroom one inside of one of those brick blocks. That was pretty stupid of me. There we go. Somehow I have the feeling that's not going to be the only time I go through World 8-1. Oh, great. It's that jackass again. You know, he wasn't so bad in World 4-1. But he really came into his own in later worlds. I really do hate how Koopas change directions like that. Oh hey, I did the proper piranha plant jump. I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose. Did I never actually figure out how to bounce off enemies? Oh. I made the same mistake I made last time. You know, it's funny, this doesn't feel nearly as hard as 7-1 is. And yet, for some reason, I find myself screwing up way more in this level than 7-1. But that all changes when I get to World 8-3. Though the second half of World 8-1 doesn't seem to be that hard, it's just this first half that I seem to be struggling with. Those Koopas give you a lot less time to react than you'd think. Actually, I'm surprised that jump hasn't given me any grief. Oh. How far do you have to make it in World 8? Or are there no checkpoints in World 8? That was weird. I just suddenly did like a huge jump out of nowhere. You keep screwing up in the same spots. You know, I wonder how speedrunners, get around those two Paracoopas. Like, I know they do a specific jump to get over the piranha plants. Like that, yeah. Oh no, not like that. No rewinds. It's cheap enough that I'm using save states. Yeah, okay, let's stop doing that. Oh. I guess I'm out of time. Guess that shouldn't surprise me, but at least I made it to World 8, so I guess I'll stop here.